Hi everybody and welcome. So I'm wondering, how is everybody doing during this trying times in society? Um, but before we get to that, I'm Candace. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm actually just gonna bring you some crafts. Um, just some inspiration for you guys, because I know if you're like me, you cooped up in the house and things are getting a little bit boring and stuff. So actually, I am a homebody, but it's the fact of knowing that you have to be at home is kind of like playing with me. So I decided to bring out my crafts and just share with you guys a project. So I am working with the Dino Days bundle. Isn't that cute? I got the same set right here. I'm also using the Settles embossing folder. I'm going to be doing a couple of these videos. During this time, I'm actually teleworking with my normal job. So during the week, I'm teleworking. So by the time I log off, sometimes I'm a little bit tired. So it's the weekend. And so now I'm getting around to doing some crafting. But my goal is to bring more crafting videos to the channel just so you guys can be inspired and want to get out your crafts. Um, and it's about using what you have at this moment, because a lot is going on with the coronavirus. We don't know if we're ever going to be put on a nationwide lockdown or anything like that. So um, this is the time to use the products that you have in your stamp room. Okay, so this is the card that I am making, and I'm going to have instructions um, on my blog, a PDF that you can download, and you can make this project with me. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I thought I pre-scored that, but apparently I thought wrong. Okay, so I'm not going to mention any measurements or anything here because, like I said, the PDF is going to be on my blog that you can download and use to create this project. Okay, so the kiddos are out of school. I am in the state of Virginia, and where we live, our school district has told us that school is out until further notice. Initially, we were told until April 14th, but since then, they now said until further notice. So, I don't know. From watching the news and stuff, from what I can see, making sure this is right. The lieutenant governor and other people really want the governor to put the state on lockdown like they did for California and New York. I don't know if that's going to happen if our numbers continue to rise. Right now, I think we're at 154 cases. That may actually become a reality. And one thing I do want to say, so this is my PSA moment, and no, it's not wash your hands, but wash your hands. If you have not gotten your pneumonia shot, please do that. Luckily, I got mine about, it hasn't even been a year. I want to say around October when my doctor told me. And my doctor, she's one, she doesn't want to hear no and stuff, even when it comes down to the flu shot. So you can tell her no all you want, but you're not going to be getting her sick. So you will get your shots. I remember one time I tried to leave before getting my flu shot because I was like, I don't need it. Oh yeah, they stopped me before I even made it to the elevator. And I got my flu shot. I don't have anything against shots. I just, didn't feel like doing it. that was all. But I'm glad she told me about the pneumonia shot, and I'm glad I did it. And so if my friend got his yesterday on Friday. So, it can help, because what's been getting people really sick is the pneumonia and stuff. So that's just my little PSA on getting the pneumonia shots. I don't think that's going to be big enough. I'm trying to look for some scrap pieces here for some stamping. No, that's not it. Okay. Oh God, wrong paper. I got all kind of paper and can't seem to find the right ones. Isn't that funny? Okay. But you're gonna need some scraps of Whisper White. Okay, so now let's get to some stamping. Okay. But, other than that, everything's been okay in my house and stuff. So, I think my child is just a little bit more bored than I am. But that's because she's used to having to go out, go to school, do something. So, and now that she can't do those things, she wants to go out every day. Okay, we're gonna stamp this in some mango melody. And I need to do the tree, so I need to go ahead and clean this off. I find that, being creative during times like this is very relaxing for me. Thankfully, I still have to work. Oh, I hope I did the right one. And I say that because it's really easy. It's kind of like when you go on cruises. It's really easy to start losing track of the days and what time it is and stuff. So, because I know I get like that on cruises. It's like, what day is it? What time is it? And so that lets me remember that, oh, I still gotta work. But even like today just completely escaped me. It was like next thing I knew it was like 5 o'clock. And I was like, oh my God, where did my day go? And so I'm trying to find out a little bit more information on, so one of the things that was passed was about taking paid leave. And I'm trying to find out some more information on that for people who, because our job gives us leave, so that's not really an issue for me. But, sorry, just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing too. But at the same time, I have a kid that's home. And so it's really hard to get her schooling and stuff done when you have to work too. Especially if you're like me, if your child is like mine, I should say, you know, you have to kind of keep up on them. But what the school district has told us was basically they given them these 4 weeks. The school is currently training the teachers for distant learning. And if we are still out of school come April 14th, they are going to then go into distant learning. But I contacted all of my child's teachers, well, her core teachers, not her electives and her PE teachers, to ask them, you know, what is she working on, just so I could keep some sort of normalcy. I gave her this week. What did I do with my little rag? I gave her this week, but next week she has to start completing those assignments that she can complete and stuff. And I hear her mumbling as I'm talking about this. Okay, so let's get some more stamping. All right. So across the bottom here, I'm gonna make a little bit of an edge. Where's my little? I'm just using a pad of paper here. Okay, so I'm also just implementing some second and third generational stamping. Okay. And there. And okay. But let me know if like, what are you guys doing during this time? Let me know in the comments, because I'm getting caught up on movies. I've watched Glass. I just finished watching Deadpool 2. What else did I watch? Oh, I watched the movie Ma, Contagion. And it was something else. I feel like I'm forgetting it. Oh. Let me just... Last bit of stamping here. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to get my images die cut and we'll be right back. Okay, so now I have all of my pieces die cut. So now we're going to start finish putting together our card. So now I'm going to take some of this denim ribbon. Okay, I don't know where my fabric scissors went, but just gotta use what we got. And so now I'm just gonna take some of this off. And now it doesn't want to do it as easy for me. Isn't that always how stuff goes when you're crafting and then you decide to do a video? That nothing at that particular moment decides to work. Let me see, do I have a piece? Because all you're doing is just trying to get some of those little frayed pieces in. So this piece, it doesn't have to be perfect. But that's driving me crazy. So I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a piece of tearing tape. And this should be about the right size. Yep. Okay, get my example. Okay, so let's okay, there we go. Let's see. I'm just trying to be sparingly here. Okay, so now we're gonna start putting our palm tree together. sure I'm doing this right. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to curl these. Because I just realized that I forgot to do that. Let's see if I can. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And then, so what I did for these little coconuts, in the, if you have the cup of cheer dyes, they have these 3 hollies, well, cranberries, I mean, and, what you can do is take a piece of, I think this is soft suede, I'm not gonna lie, I just grabbed it. And what I did was I inked up the embossing folder, and then I ran it through, and then I die cut the little coconut pieces. Okay. So the coconut pieces are going to be gathered together. Oh, shucky ducky. Okay. I need some tweezers, and I got some in my other room. Okay, so you can put on as many as you would like. I think that is fine. Glue. Okay. Alrighty there. And there you go. A cute You Are Rawrsome card. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Alrighty, thank you. Bye-bye.